Tank Destroyer 10 for T-55A. Cost 3000 damage while remaining unspotted at the moment when damage is caused. I would highly recommend to play with a higher tier, bigger alpha damage. As an example, ISU or actually any sneaky tank destroyer. After that you are going to get map like Prokurovka, Kempenovka, where conditions are good for you to snipe from the back and you are going to complete it. Just try to avoid playing with the lower tiers, because even though it's possible to do 3000 to be unspotted, it can be quite a challenge. And if you are playing with ISU, you are hitting 4 hits and you are done. I told you need to have a good map and a bit of the RNG. And this is how I did it. Are you ready to snipe? I am. Our mission once again to do 3000 damage while remaining unspotted at the moment. I decided to go with the Buffalo. If I'm not mistaken, that was my first attempt, and I obviously went with a good tank. Or maybe I played with ISU before, I cannot remember. Those replays are kind of old already. In fact, they are like 3 or 4 months old. And you know what is the funny thing, fellas? Well, maybe not so funny thing. One patch destroyed them all, and I needed to wait until I will get access to them. Don't ask me how it happened. Unfortunately, I didn't. I'm not the wisest guy speaking about the PC, so work is in progress. We are getting there. Soon we will finish all T-55 A missions, and it is going to be in the index page. And if it happened to be you are watching this from the index, greetings, my man. Okay, all in all, it's quite simple situation. We are playing with Waffle because this vehicle is absolutely glorious. It is amazing sniper schnitzel. Yes, sure, you do not really have the best camo in the world of tanks, but you do not really need to have the best camo in the world in order to shoot from the 500 meters distance, right? Overall, we are playing on Westfield, and all we need to do here is we need to be very accurate, right? We need to react properly, and our awareness is going to be top-notch. Meanwhile, EBR is going to the middle of the field. I'm trying to punish him. Unfortunately, hashtag never lucky, but that is completely fine, fellas. We are just starting our journey. Meanwhile, Panther, hi, how are you doing? Minus 450. This tank is glorious, fellas. If you never played with this vehicle, I would highly recommend to give it a go. And keep this in mind, I am shooting the standard ammunition. With a gold, this tank is even better. It's even more well, shells are way quicker, right? And that can make even a bigger difference. Meanwhile, Budget, how are you doing? Minus 500. By the way, I told you the mission is not that hard, right? Whenever you are taking the correct tank. So in this situation, we are just chilling and we are just enjoying ourselves. Once again, eyes widely open, and whenever enemies are going to scale, or eyes widely open, whenever someone will get spotted, we are just going to spank them. You see, standard B is going to be sent to the garage in a moment. Greetings, my man, have a good one. That's it, mission completed. That's it. That's all you need to do. You need the right map, and you are farming for days. All in all, obviously, the secondary condition is to win and survive, which can be annoying in certain situations, especially when you have no team, right? It can be a big pain in the buttocks, but oh well, what can you do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am really focused on this guy, but you know what? I could have hit the Su, and you know what? I did 664 into the Su. By the way, if you are wondering what is the alpha damage of this vehicle, it is 560. I do not play with a big boy gun. I do not play with a 750 alpha damage because it is significantly harder to snipe. And whenever I am looking into this tank, I am looking at it as a sniper schnitzel. Now, speaking about this game and this situation which we are having here, skill, would you be able to complete this mission with whatever, charioteer sitting here? Absolutely yes. Would you be able to complete with the Starva? Absolutely. You know, you need that game when enemies are simply going to make mistakes against you whenever you are playing triangle, and you will be alright. No, Udes? I saw a pixel of Udes, but looks like I am not brave to go for it. but I believe that is a fair play. By the way, looking into the score, we are winning by 1 tank, which is not looking that great, but we are winning by 3.4 thousand hit points, and that is a lot of hit points, fellas. Plus on top of that, we have a heavy lifter in this game. You see the ELC. This ELC is sitting in the typical bush, and good luck outspotting ELC. It is not so simple, and it is definitely not easy, fellas. And this guy is chilling there, spotting for us, and probably he's saying, yep, I love this waffle. This waffle is absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, Black Dog is going through the open field. Unfortunately, I missed it there. This is my fault. So unfortunately, no extra shot for us, and we have a pixel. Actually, no pixels for us. Shame. Meanwhile, Scorpion, you saw I went for a blind shot, but looks like Scorpion found a strength in his balls. But you know what? Unfortunate for him, he is going straight into the garage. Thank you very much for playing the game. Better luck next time. As you can see, the distance between us and the enemy, speaking about the score, is getting bigger and bigger, right? They cannot do absolutely anything. We are winning by the 2 guns, and we are winning by the 5,000 hit points as well. And at this point I am thinking, okay, fine, fair enough. I don't really want to die because I will fail my mission, but I believe we can beat the living crap out of the Love and out of T-30. This is what is happening in my head, but since we had ELC who spotted Panther, thank you very much. By the way, 686 roll. That is pretty solid, don't you think so? Pershing, maybe you will make mistake now. I can tell you one thing, fellas. What is happening in my head? I am thinking about that Love and T-30. I am dreaming about them, and I am going to spank them. And as you can see, neither Panther is chilling at this point in the same position, neither Object is, or maybe Object is a bit deeper somewhere here, right? So our ELC cannot spot. So at this point we are just going for a journey. Love and T-30 are next. That's what we want to do. Looking into myself playing the game, fellas, especially after some time when I haven't seen the replay, I can tell you that looking into all of this, how I played, I would play differently now, and I would be a tiny touch more aggressive. But maybe it is easy to say whenever you know exactly when and how the things will go, right? At least that's what I think. Anyways, T-30, Mister, I'm coming for you. Meanwhile, there is Object 704, but I cannot do anything for him, neither he can do anything for us at this point, right? Unless he's going to overpeak. T-30 peeking. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate, my man. You did your best, mate. Yep, that's about it, fellas. Object is only one alive guy at this point. I am hoping to get a pixel shot, and sure thing. What a gun, fellas. What a gun. For most, actually, in fact, I think I was spotted in this game only when Love, when I went close to Love. That's about it. That was my very first time I was spotted. Absolutely madness and beautiful score. As you can see right there, we finished our battle with a 5.9 thousand, but there is a hint, fellas. Remember that first blind shot which I went in the first moment of the game? Well, looks like we hit it. So in the end of the day, we finished with a 6.4 thousand damage. We have 1.2 base experience. Obviously, the most important thing for us is victory, and we survived, and in the end of the day we made a bit of the profit, since we haven't paid anything for repairs and we paid for extra rations only. What a beautiful tank that is. So fellas, I hope I helped you a bit how to complete this mission. I hope you enjoyed overall great game, and I cannot wait to see you soon. Thank you very much for watching, and see you around. Take care. Peace.